Hey everyone, in this video, I want to go over short selling, really get into the mental, and then obviously right now what's going on in the market, but the people become fascinated with short selling and the power to be able to bet against a company or make money if a stock goes down is really attractive to a lot of people. Now, I will say, mostly this is guys because it's an ego thing. The female traders I know, they're not really into short selling, or they don't really have that kind of ego or manly, ooh, I'm going to be right. They oftentimes make better traders. But I speak to a lot of smart people out there in the industry, some people that are CFAs, basically they're a doctor of finance, or you could look at your Jim Chanos or Citron Research, these huge short sellers out there that are quite frankly getting their butt kicked. Just today, GSX, it's a China name, Muddy Waters and Citron, they've been attacking this name literally over the past couple weeks. And you would think if a company is coming out or allegations of a company with fraud and accounting scandals and negative publicity, you think the stock would tank, right? Well, it hasn't. In fact, every time they come out, the stock just ends up rallying and blasting those shorts, having a cover, blasting those shorts and short squeezing them out, meaning if you're short, they have to buy and cover. So we saw GSX with reports actually yesterday. The stock actually went from about 29 to about 34. And then today, Muddy Waters came out, and the stock is up 3%. So, again, I'm not saying they're dumb people. In fact, usually short sellers are one of the smartest people in the industry. But it's the market and the psychology, really, that is affecting these short sellers, because you'll have people who, and you might have seen the Carl Icahn, Bill Ackman feud. You'll have short sellers, and then you'll have people who will make those shorts cover. Basically, they'll get long, and what we call that is roasting the short sellers. And Tesla's one of the best examples you can think of. With Elon Musk, being the CEO, call him whatever you will, a wacko, and you have a short seller like Jim Chanos betting against Tesla, and many hedge funds betting against Tesla. And what has happened? Tesla will make these very aggressive moves to the upside, where those short sellers, and usually they add when a stock is moving lower. So let's say Tesla has a breakdown. The shorts, they go on TV. They go, yeah, we're short Tesla. It's going to go bankrupt, Tesla Q. And then, in fact, that's usually the time where the stock goes straight up. So I want to be clear. There's been multiple names. IQ, this one's been a target of short selling right in here. And look what happened. It had a one-day dip, and then it went straight up. BABA, VIPS, a lot of these China names have been accused for fraud, and short sellers have came after them. And really the only one that got hit was Lumpkin Coffee. And they actually got delisted from the NASDAQ. So again, gang, timing is everything in trading. Like if you shorted Lumpkin Coffee here in the 30s and it ran to 50, what do? And that's the key. If you want to be a short seller, I have all the respect for you. I really do. I would like to just point out there, it is difficult, especially because we've been in a bull market for over a decade now. But really, if you're playing to the short, you can look at put options. You can look at bear put spreads. If you want to control stock, you can look at buying deep in the money puts. But shorting stock is very difficult because you do have that potential for a short squeeze, buyout, a big earnings, a positive news catalyst, and that can really drive a stock higher. One last example is Wayfair. So the shorts were coming after this one. It's got a huge short float around $25. The stock went from 25 to 195 in about a month. It's hard to be a short out there. I think that's the summary for this video. If the market goes down 30% from here, hey, you short sellers, you crushed it. But again, know your risk on everything. Look for alternatives like buying puts rather than shorting stock. And again, keep that ego in the closet when you are trading.